Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Auni Husna binti Husaini. My metric number is 263396. So today I would like to present about the best practices of tourism planning and development in Italy. First of all, Italy, officially the Italian Republic, is a nation comprised of a peninsula surrounded by the Alps and many nearby islands, the majority of whose area relates to the specified geographical region. Italy is situated in southern Europe on the Mediterranean Sea and is sometimes regarded as a part of Western Europe. The country is a unitary parliamentary republic with Rome as its capital and biggest cities. It has a total land area of 1,340 kilometers and has land boundaries with France, Switzerland, Austria, Slovenia, and the Vatican City, and San Marino enclave microstates. Italy maintains a territorial exclave champion in Switzerland and a marine exclave in the Tunisian seas, Lampedusa. Italy is the third most populated member state of the European Union with over 60 million residents. According to ANIT, Italy is the third most visited country in terms of international tourism arrival, with 217.7 million foreign visitors nights spent and a total of 432.6 million visitors. Additionally, Italy has more UNESCO World Heritage Sites than any other nation, and according to Bank of Italy estimates from 2018, the tourist industry directly produced more than 5% of the country's GDP. Rome remained one of the Europe's principal tourist destinations after the empire collapse. Traders and merchants from numerous regions of the Mediterranean, Northern Africa, Great Britain, and portion of Western Asia arrived in Italy. At the head of the Renaissance in the 16th and early 17th centuries, some Europeans traveled to Italy to study Italian architecture. Visitors have flocked to the city for centuries and continue to do so. Now this will be the early version of tourism or religious tourism. The Grand Tour was started in large part by the book Voyage to Italy, published in 1670 by Roman Catholic priest Richard Lesses. This was a time when European nobles traveled across Europe, Italy, Greece, and other Mediterranean countries were particularly popular. As a result, tourism increased in popularity of the Grand Tour, making Italy one of the most coveted destinations for millions of tourists. The Tuscan cities were also significant destinations on the tour. Florence was a popular destination, but other Tuscan cities such as Siena, Pisa, Lucca, and San Gimignano were also popular. However, the most notable stop in central Italy was Rome, a significant center of arts and culture and a must-see destination for tourists. Sicily was considered an integral part of the path, and numerous travelers, including Giorgita, paid the island a visit. The next part is mass tourism in Italy. The Grand Tour was mostly reserved for scholars and the privileged throughout the 17th and 18th centuries. The top tourist destinations remain Venice, Florence, Rome, Naples, Sicily. Italy remained a popular tourist destination until the late 1920s and early 1930s, when many could no longer afford to come due to the Great Depression. After a significant decline in tourism beginning around 1929 and lasting through World War II, Italy regained its status as a popular resort as a result of the Italian economic miracle and rising living standards. Films such as La Dolce Vita were successful in foreign markets, and their perceptions of the country's perceived in essential way of life helped raise Italy's international profile. In the 1960s and 1970s, coastal resorts, particularly in Ravenna, witnessed a surge in tourist numbers, prompting the construction of several inexpensive hotels and hostels. The late 1960s also saw a surge in demand for mountain vacation and ski. The ski resorts and chalets began to spring up in Piedmont and the Aosta Valley, and in the 1970s also witnessed an inflow of international tourists seeking a nostalgic journey through the Vallauris's ancient charm. It's called the trip to Italy, while Mediterranean sites saw an increase in worldwide visitors. Despite this, by the late 1970s and early 1980s, economic difficulties and political instability had wreaked havoc on the Italian tourism sector, while destinations in the Far East and South America gained prominence. However, tourism saw a renaissance in the late 1980s and early 1990s, with cities such as Milan becoming more attractive tourist destinations. Milan experienced an increase in tourism as it established itself as a global. So the next part of this presentation is tourism program and development in Italy. The first term is the National Strategic Plan for Tourism 2017 until 2020. The National Strategic Plan for Tourism 2017 until 2020 serves as the current policy framework and is organized around four themes. The first theme is culture and natural heritage that should be promoted via sustainable management approach and creative asset use. Next is competitiveness and employment. Tourism's competitiveness should be increased in order to produce added value and expand employment both in number and quality. The next theme is putting the visitor first. The Italian tourism experience should be tailored to the market's needs and expectations. And lastly, integration and interoperability should be prioritized. The system of tourist group and operators should be completely connected, fostering the collaboration and cooperation. Next is strategic theme underlie all of the plan's aims and measure. Three strategic themes underlie all of the plan aims and measures is first is sustainability, a critical component of tourism competitiveness since it requires the conservation of natural resources and landscapes and the attraction of investment to safeguard them. A sustainable tourism concept is oriented around sharing possibilities around the country and throughout the year, as well as providing jobs in new and old places. Next is the innovation. In terms of tourism locations, company method, professional profiles, marketing, service, and product quality. Travelers' decision making and the extension of information tools are all at the cutting edge of innovation in terms of information delivery. Last is accessibility, which entails expanding access to less visited places and providing opportunities for all sorts of visitors to profit from tourism and fully appreciate the uniqueness of the sites visited. The Italian Ministry of Economic Development has inked contracts with the Italian government's digital agency to develop new digital tourist services, including Wi-Fi and high bandwidth networks. In a fresh commitment to tourist mobility, The ministry has collaborated with the Ministry of Infrastructure and Transport on a special plan for tourist mobility. The tourist sector's arts bonus decree is set to expire in 2020. The tax credit program, which was established in 2014 and has been refinanced for a total of euro 460 million through 2020, intends to renovate and modernize tourist enterprises. A new hotel classification system is being authorized with an emphasis on sustainability and accessibility. From a promotional standpoint, a greater focus has been put on diversifying the national offer away from well-known sites and toward lesser-known places. And the goal is to diversify away from the iconic sites and to extend the economic advantages of tourism across time and space by using the natural resources, history, and uniqueness of the location across Italy. And thus, Enid's 2020 marketing strategy is based on sustainable tourism concepts in order to demonstrate the scope of the product. Certain product tactics such as cultural tourism in conjunction with tiny Italian towns and cities of art have been extremely effective. That's all from me. Thank you.